love the smell of it.
Do you just sit and smell pine Sol? do you? Morning, everybody. Where'd your jersey go?
Well, I had to use the bathroom, so I had to take it off. I just didn't put it back on yet.
I like that look you got there. All black.
Shut up.
I like it. I was being serious.
You weren't.
I like it.
What are we missing?
I don't know. Just shutting that curtain, I reckon. Your folder. What?
You just said, shutting that curtain, I reckon. You sounded just like me just now.
You're rubbing off on me. I reckon. Oh, he's got black shoes, black pants, a black shirt. Slimming.
Let me go get me a water here in just a little bit.
Yeah. Good Thursday, Kevin, Pam. Morning to you.
We can always count on you guys.
I mean, I think they're just sitting there at the computers or phones or whatever they're watching on, like 6:29, just waiting on us to go on. The first one's on. Oh, you okay there? Ooh. Easy, killer. You all right there?
I'll be all right. Trying to figure out.
Good Thursday morning to you. Another day, another morning show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, getting you to school for you summer school kids. Glad to have you along with us on this beautiful Thursday morning in Manchester, Tennessee. Brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. And there's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including Emsella treatments. Emsella treatments can solve urinary incontinence with simple in-office treatments. There's no surgery required. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. 482 Interstate Drive, right across from Unity Medical Center in Manchester. We still got to get over there and see him, hopefully for a live show sometime soon. Take a look at the temperature outside the studios before we get started. 66 degrees, nowhere near as mild. 30% chance of a shower or two this morning. And then after 9 o'clock, we clear out. We're going to be warm today, 85 degrees for your high and sunny for the afternoon. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique in Manchester. Up to 50% off the entire store this week. Up to 50% off the entire store this week at Wisteria Hill Boutique. That's Wisteria. Where is this magical place, you ask? 205 South Woodland Street, near the square in downtown Manchester. So y'all get on over and check them out. We got a lot to get to today. It's Thursday. We got Name That Tune, Stupid Silly Stat. We got your birthdays later on in the show, so call those in anytime on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines, 728-1320. Ben Lomond Connect has an office in Manchester at the Administrative Plaza. Stop by, talk to them about their great services, including internet, TV, telephone, and security. Plenty of ways to catch the show. If you are unfamiliar with how it works, we have a video feed over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Search for Thunder Radio. You can watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. You can also listen in AM 1320. That's the OG, the original signal. Also 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM, and worldwide at thunder1320.com and on the Manchester Go smartphone app. Enough of my yapping. We need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio morning show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is your Chamber of Commerce president-elect, and she is by far the looks and side of this here studio. She is Holly. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, yes. Sounding good today, Holly. Do you know what today is, Holly? History lesson.
D-Day.
Today is not D-Day, but it's
No.
the anniversary of
Yeah.
D-Day. The 80th anniversary of D-Day. Hoping there's some good documentaries on. I love a good documentary.
I do too. I like a good documentary.
Good World War II documentary. Didn't watch a lot of that. Yeah, it's 80th anniversary.
Have you guys
Storm
watched,
the Beaches.
speaking of like documentaries and war, the Tattooist of Auschwitz?
It is the most depressing thing
Has
you'll ever
anybody
see.
watched that? Oh my gosh.
It's the most depressing thing you'll ever put on your TV.
If you think you've got like
Problems.
bad things going on in your life,
Oh,
you just need to give that a watch and you'll be thankful.
Just depressing.
I think it's important to
It is important. It's
to
just,
watch that and to know.
well, I already knew. I don't need to watch it now.
No, but we got to come back.
Wait
All
a
right,
second.
we'll talk about
I'm
it.
gonna be like the liberals, just erase the history. I don't want to watch it. Oh yeah. It is the 80th anniversary of D-Day today, Holly. That's something we were talking about with the cameras just a second ago. And I asked Holly if she knew what today was, and she knew. You shocked me.
Big deal.
I did
I
not
know
think
you
would
think
know.
I'm dumb.
I don't think you're dumb.
You think I am so dumb.
I don't think you're dumb.
Yes, you do. You know why I know you think I'm dumb? Is because when we're leaving the house, and if you leave before me, he'll call and be like, Holly, it's raining. Keep your lights on.
I've never
Drive
told
careful.
Her.
The road is most slickest when it just first starts to
tell
rain.
her that. I've never told
Or
her
he'll
that.
call and say, hey, there is a guy riding his bike down the
Sometimes
road.
bikes catch you off guard.
like I drive with my hands over my eyes or something.
I'm just trying to look out for you.
That's
I'm
okay.
trying to help out.
It's your love language. That's fine. To call and
I don't think you're dumb.
you think yes you do.
I don't think you're dumb. But I was surprised that you knew that today was the anniversary of D-Day. I am surprised.
History is not my strong suit.
That's why. Sometimes I actually will get it confused and think it's June 7th because December 7th was Pearl Harbor. So I'll get the days mixed up sometimes. So when you said you knew it was the anniversary of D-Day, I was surprised.
Well,
so good for you, Ollie.
I'm
history buff, Holly.
That's me just trying to shake it up a little bit, keep you on your toes. Does she know? Does she not know?
Just call her History Holly. She knows her history. All right. Other comings and goings. What's happening in and around the community, Holly? We are 7 days away from Bonnaroo. Music starts a week from today. And that means you've got, let's see, 6 more days. Yes, to purchase your tickets if you want the local discount. So Thunder Radio has tickets for sale. If you want a local discount, you got to live in Coffee County to get that. Details on how to purchase those at thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo, or you go to our Facebook page. It's pinned to the top of the page. You can see how to get those tickets. Speaking of tickets, Father's Day giveaway happening right now. We're giving away 4 lower level tickets to the Atlanta Braves on Father's Day. And I think Monday is the deadline to enter, this upcoming Monday. So get on over to our Facebook page. This is a Facebook contest. You'll put a picture of your dad in the comments. You share the post, and then you're entered to win. And we'll be drawing for that next week for lower level seats. It doesn't cost you a thing to enter. Just like, what does that take? 30 seconds to find a picture of your dad, put it in the comments, and share our post. So get on over and do that right now. We are 28 days away from July the 4th. That's coming up fast. And that's really about it, I guess. For me, anyway. Holly may have some things over there, Rotary car shows and other random things that she wants to discuss. Yeah? No?
Yes, I'm sorry. Do y'all remember Daisy, the
Y'all remember?
therapy dog?
Yeah, she was on Tiffany's show yesterday.
Yeah.
Afternoon. Heard her. Barking.
So she's going to be having story time
The
June
dog.
13th, 10 a.m. at the library.
Cannot wait to see that dog read a story. It's going to be great.
Dog's not reading the story.
The dog's going to be there for the story, though. It's a therapy dog the city schools have. So
So
it's pretty cool.
she's a Bernedoodle. We've got friends that are big time dog people.
Mhm.
Like we'll be out somewhere and someone will bring their dog in and my friend's eyes, they'll just light up. She's like, "Oh, look, it's a little doggy."
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I like animals. I don't dislike animals, but I just don't. I can no longer care for them.
I watched a TikTok yesterday, and a girl and her dog were sitting at the dining room table, and the girl had this big juicy hamburger on a plate, and she put her phone up to record, and she goes, "Hey guys, can you watch my hamburger while I go to the bathroom?" And she leaves the room and walks upstairs, and the dog is still sitting there. He's sitting there like a little gentleman, and she walks away she's gone for a while, and he licks his lips and he looks at it, but then looks away. He's like, I'm not even going to look at it. So the whole time he just stares at the wall or whatever, just not looking at the hamburger.
So,
And she comes back and he's not touched it. He's not even moved. And some people have pets like that just are good.
I don't even have that level of discipline around cookies. Like, put me around cookies and ice cream and see how long I can go. Cake.
I could set my plate down in front of my dog, turn my head, and I don't even have to move my body. I could turn my head and he'll be up there trying to sneak it off the plate somehow.
Oh, the dog, yeah. He'll turn. He'll look away and then turn his snout sideways and try to snatch it with his tongue. You know, he's like, I'm not doing it.
He knows better. He knows he ain't supposed to.
Can't help himself.
He just can't help himself.
Matt says Karen walks 5K events just to pet the dogs. Yeah, I don't mind petting dogs.
I like dogs.
I like dogs.
I just don't want to take care of them anymore.
Yeah.
I like cats.
I guess I'm just no longer interested in caring for people. You know, and animals.
For people?
And animals.
Oh.
Caring for other things. Two teenagers come through at the same time as you have two dogs.
And a cat.
And a cat. And it's just like, I've had enough. I'm ready for them to care for themselves. And we will give the animals the best care possible until they're no longer here. I also have a big hole right now in the backyard. I probably could find a spot for them. That's about it on the comings and goings front. We have Thursday later today. I sent you some.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. And I just think every Thursday we should honor Angel Reese. She should be part of Thursday.
We just got an Angel Reese.
I know. I saw that and it made me think of it. I'm like,
so it's going to be
she should be Thursday.
Yeah,
every Thursday.
We're going to put this on Thursday.
From here until forever. They're watching because of me too. Are they? Are they though?
Maybe.
I don't know. Did you see those numbers?
No, but I heard a guy on TikTok say, he says, people are going to watch Angel Reese. Oh, no, people are going to watch Caitlin Clark, whether she plays Angel Reese or not.
Right. People are going to watch Angel Reese because she's playing Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how that works. All right. We got the Thursday later. I need birthdays. It's kind of a light birthday day. I got a couple on the list, I think. But we could use your birthdays. At 728-1320. Prizes to give away today. We have Name That Tune, Stupid Silly Stat coming up later on, so y'all be sure to stick around for that. Morning show, 6:30 until 8:30, Monday through Friday. Full weather forecast here. It is going to be a warm day, 85 degrees. We could see a shower this morning, so before 9 o'clock, there's a 30% chance of a pop-up shower here or there. But then we clear out this afternoon, 85, sunny skies. Overnight tonight, down into the 50s. And then tomorrow, around 80. Same for Saturday. And then a little rain back in the forecast on Sunday, 60% chance of showers, high of 79. And then Bonnaroo week, Monday, 77. So We'll see what happens with Bonnaroo next week. Of course, by the end of next week, it could be 90. Who knows? Temperature updates or weather forecast, I should say, brought to you by Patent Pest Control. You know, you're not allowed to kill a state bird of Tennessee. It's illegal. But the mosquito is the state bird of Tennessee, and Patent Pest Control is allowed to do that. He's got a license to exterminate those things. Call him today. There's no contract obligations. He's licensed, bonded, and insured. He can take care of you at your home. 931-247-0781. That's 931-247-0781 for Patent Pest Control right here in Manchester. Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a invasive body contouring treatment. Only takes 30 minutes. Stimulates your muscles, tightens the skin. It's so sad she doesn't allow Caitlin Clark to live in her head like that.
Do what?
They said it's so sad that she allows Caitlin Clark to live in her head like that.
I know. If she would just
do your thing, honey.
Just play.
She's not a bad player. Just do your thing.
No.
You do your thing. Ignore the noise. Fancy buttons. All right, here we go. You should read this.
Read what?
The attendance. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Attendance at non-Caitlin Clark WNBA games this past weekend. 7,600, 4,000, 9,900, 7,000, 3,200, 10,000, 7,000. That's non-Caitlin Clark games. Attendance at Caitlin Clark WNBA games this past weekend. 17,200, 17,400. So tell yourself what you need to tell yourself, I guess. They were not selling those level of tickets before her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You still watch SportsCenter, Matt? He said the old saying, "The hater because the ain'ter," comes to mind every time I watch SportsCenter. I don't remember the last time I sat down and watched SportsCenter. Like I remember I used to. That was every morning. Had to watch SportsCenter every morning, and then I would watch the replay
Of the same
SportsCenter. I watched the live one and the replay. Then I watch baseball tonight. And then I don't watch any of that anymore.
Why don't you watch it?
I'm busy.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's not you just don't like it anymore.
I watched it I won't say not long ago, but like a year ago, it was on.
Yeah.
And it was not the same thing at all. Like it's just a lot of talking heads, a lot of panels. It's almost like watching CNN. A lot of politics.
Really?
In there, yeah. But I guess they think they don't have to show the highlights as much anymore because, social media or whatever. They still show highlights, but I watched it for the highlights. I want to see the highlights of the games.
Okay, yeah.
I just don't care anymore. Oh, time to come back.
Buttons. The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Josh and Holly on the Thunder Radio morning show, 6:30 until 8:30 Monday through Friday. Glad to have you with us. Don't forget you can watch us over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. We've been chatting over there during the break about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, which seems to be our daily thing. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's in this segment?
You've heard of those moms that if their child is in danger, they can lift up a car and
yes.
save them.
Yes.
I had that happen this weekend. I had that kind of, it wasn't mom's strength as much as it was just the speed and agility.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
I forgot about this.
We were up at Tim's Ford. We were fixing to go to.
We're gonna go eat
the Bluegill Grill.
Yeah, and it was raining, so we couldn't hit the golf cart.
Yeah, so we were all gonna just pile up in my car, but some of the seats from the luggage to go to the lake house, the seats were folded down. So the boy one gets back there to set the seats upright.
Yes.
So he was in the middle row It's 3-row seats. So he was in the middle row setting the seats up, and he noticed that I have a glass shelf. It's just a piece of square glass that goes in a cabinet on a shelf. I just forgot to take it into the house, but it was back there. And as the seat raised, he was afraid the seat was going to break the glass because it got pinned between the back of the car and the seat that was pushing it. So he tried to reach his fingers down and grab the seat to kind of pull the seat back off of the glass.
But this is an automatic seat that's going.
So it just cranked and it pinned his fingers in between the glass and the seat.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I didn't realize what was going on. It happened quick. But he goes, somebody, mama, do something. And that's all I needed to hear. It was like instantaneous. I was in the front seat facing forward, and I hurdled the console. It was very athletic looking.
Oh, yeah.
I was very quick.
She managed to hurdle it without hitting the roof of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And without touching the console. Like, it was pretty impressive. And landed on her feet in the middle.
Baby boy was calling.
Yeah. And like she landed with one foot, and before the other foot landed, she had sprung herself over the top of the back seat to fix the situation.
So I got on the seat, and it took me a second to realize the situation.
Just hit the button and move the seat back.
To hit the button. But even before then, as I'm approaching, I try to grab the seat.
Yeah.
Well, when I did, I guess instead of pulling back, I pushed pressure on it.
I snapped them fingers in half.
He goes, Mama! So then I hit the button right fast.
Yeah.
And it released it. He was fine. He had a indention.
Just crushed the fingers a little.
He could have probably cut his fingers off had that glass broke. But it didn't. Mama got back there quick. I'm going to tell you. It was fast. And I saved the day.
She did.
Quick thinking.
I just kind of turned my head around.
Josh did not move. He just.
I looked in the mirror.
He was like watching. Didn't even turn around. Didn't open the door to try and come help.
What do you want me to do? I knew what had happened.
Lift gate. You could have reached down there and pushed the lift gate, and that would have taken the.
Well, I
pressure.
didn't know that it was pushed up against the thing. I thought his hand got caught between the seats or whatever, but I knew the answer was going to be to move those seats. I didn't know that it was pushed up against the thing. But had I done that, the glass would have fell out and broke. So
I don't care.
It all worked out fine, but. I knew that he was messing with those seats.
Anyway, I did everything. Josh did nothing.
And when I glanced up there and I saw his hand, I was like, well, he's got his hand caught in those seats or something. He just needs to push the button. It's okay.
Oh, no big deal.
Well, there's no point in me running back there. I was already. Honestly,
I was there. We didn't need you. I was there to save the day. Anyway.
I was already a little on edge anyway. It was cold and we weren't getting to go on the lake that day, and it was raining and there was a lot of loud people around me. We were headed to lunch to spend.
Not helping you. I'm slightly inconvenienced.
That wasn't that at all.
Get your own fingers out. I've had a bad day. I'm making you watch The Tattooist of Auschwitz later. Just to get your head right.
Did Holly just say I did everything and Josh did nothing? Yes, you did. It's not like you had to lift a car up off of him.
I could have.
You couldn't even move that seat. You pushed it the wrong way, crushed his fingers.
I did that when I was when I was coming back there, my momentum. I grabbed the seat, but there was forward momentum. Physics, Josh. Jeez.
If you really did it right, you would have hurdled and sat your butt down to slow the momentum and pull back. But you had all your.
I saved the day, whatever.
All your momentum was going forward, so not all that athletic.
It's quick thinking.
You got to be able to stop yourself.
Speaking of quick thinking, I've started taking some vitamins.
What happened to that magnesium we were supposed to be spraying on our feet? We did it twice, and
I forgot to do it last night.
We've not done it the last 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights.
Yeah,
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 nights. We've not done it.
I'll get back on it.
Maybe 6
tonight.
I doubt it.
I'll try and remember tonight.
I'd love for you to get back on it tonight.
I got some vitamins, some D.
Yeah.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D, be good.
3 and K2 or something like
Uh-huh.
that. I don't know. But I figured I think my problem is cortisol.
How do you get rid of that? Stop stressing. That's not easy. I put Holly through the ringer yesterday on staff meetings.
Oh my gosh. I had a budget and finance committee meeting with him, and which is something in the almost 5 years that we've had the station, we've never had a finance meeting.
That is not true.
Never had a budget
That
meeting.
is not true.
No, it ain't ever been like where you put it in our calendar and you come.
Because if I don't do it, we won't do it. But we've done it before. We've done it. Absolutely, we've done it before. We used to do it every Monday, not just once a month.
No.
Yeah, we did. When you had that other business, we did. We sat down and we had to look at both and see where things were. We did it.
We may have done that one time when I had the business, but we are not consistent.
And we're
as
gonna
the
be.
magnesium.
And we're going to be. That's why it's in the calendar.
I know, and I'm saying it was the first time it was like that.
We had a budget meeting yesterday.
I can say the ocean is blue, and he'll argue with me.
I'm not arguing. You lie over there and then expect me not to answer back.
Nobody's lying.
Well, we had a budget meeting yesterday and went through things and, realized we need to make more money. And it's real good when you have one of those. Then you get a letter from your insurance company that your premium is going up 51%. Thanks, Biden. I noticed our utilities are up about $1,000 from the previous year, too.
I love when it's finance and budget time.
Morning show.
Y'all need a Snickers this morning.
No, we're good, dude. Don't bring us a Snickers. Thank you, though. So we had budget, and then we had a staff meeting with our entire staff here, and then
all 3 of us.
And then I had another meeting with some broadcast people. So it was a busy day. Dr. Carmine said the Inflation Reduction Act. It ain't reducing much. I look and our utilities are up almost $1,000 from January to end of May from last year to this year, which is a significant amount. I feel like what's that, about $200 a month. And then we get a letter yesterday from our insurance company that says, "Oh, we're glad to insure you. There's some slight changes to your policy.
We're sorry if this is an inconvenience to you,
but your premium is going up 51%. Let us know if you have any questions." And I'm like, what? So, yeah. But the economy's fine.
Is that life insurance?
No, that's just the business insurance.
Oh.
Life insurance is set. That's a set premium.
Okay.
No. If our life insurance went up 50%, that wouldn't be that big a deal. We already pay a lot of money for insurance. Yeah. So that's what we did yesterday, and Holly was overwhelmed by it. But I feel like I was on top of it. I had agendas for everybody. I sent out minutes at the end of the meetings. I mean, I feel like I was.
Why'd you send out minutes? I wondered that.
So you can remember what we talked about. In case somebody didn't take the notes. And the next meeting, we'll approve the previous meeting's minutes.
Oh,
We're going to be consistent.
No.
We're going to run this place better. Hey, see, I try to get a little organized around here and try to run things a little more smoothly. And this is the resistance I met with. And this is why it's not a good idea to work with your spouse. If you're thinking,
there's no resistance. I did the meetings. I did it. I paid I paid attention. I feel like I brought something to the table.
You were checked out before the end of that meeting. I looked up and you were like,
the second meeting?
Yes.
A lot of that didn't apply to me.
Yeah, but you can get involved in it.
And I was, but at that time I had nothing to say. I said everything I had to say at the beginning, and then if ever I needed to chime in, I would. I felt like that could have been an email.
See, this is the problem with Holly. She says we should probably have more meetings. She said this, so everybody knows what's going on around here.
It was good.
And then we have one. She's like, "This could be an email."
It's good to get on the same page. Everybody
it's just once a month. It's not even weekly. We don't meet much around here. Everybody go do their job, but we can meet once a month. It's impossible to own a business with her. Impossible.
You're doing it, bro. You're owning it. I feel like you're doing a good job.
Kevin says, "Don't forget the water bill." So interesting. y'all remember the whole story about me forgetting to pay the water bill and getting cut off like a couple months ago. I signed up for auto pay after that happened. I found that they did have an auto pay option, and I signed up for auto pay. And the next month, I go online to pay, and it says, "Hey, you're enrolled for auto pay, so don't pay this, or you're gonna get hit twice." So I didn't. I get a call like 3 days later, a robot call and said, "You haven't paid your bill. We're gonna shut it off tomorrow." And I'm like, I signed up for auto pay.
So what did you do?
I went online and I paid what I owed. And then I thought, well, I'll get a credit. It'll just pay it twice. I don't care. It's the water bill's it's like $30. But then it didn't auto pay. I don't know. I'm confused. I hate it. I just hate that inconvenience over a $30 charge.
Yeah.
I know you have to pay the bill. I'm just saying, can we not get that straightened out? Dana says it's a real business. Need to know where you stand financially, or else we'll be running everything the way the Biden people do. Annette said it takes all of my strength to not kill my fiance when we work together.
I noticed that we work together better here than we do at home. Like if we have something to work on here that we have to work together like this, I feel like we do a better job
because everybody's watching me right now
than if we are building something or we have something to do at it is just a constant fight because Josh knows everything. I don't know if you know that about him, but I married the smartest man in the world. He knows everything.
Look at her instigating. She's an instigator.
That's just lucky me. Like, how lucky was I to get my hooks in you?
Very lucky. Better do good or you're going to lose that grip.
I know.
Dr. Carmine says, just ask Biden to forgive your debt. Seemed to work good for the whiners who borrowed money for cupcake college degrees. This is true. I have a degree in liberal arts. I don't, and I can't find a job with this. Somebody please forgive my debt. And it happens, I guess. I was reading stories about, I think we got a Thursday on the payroll protection.
Oh yeah.
But that's the argument out of the left on that is, well, you forgive payroll protection. I'm like, well, that was the design from the very beginning.
Yeah. They didn't change it.
And the government said, well, you can't open your business. You can't be open.
Yeah.
So that was the deal there. And they said, if you get this money, we're going to forgive it. If you follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you got to pay it back. When you got your student loan, you signed paper saying you'd pay it back.
Right.
There was no clause that said, we might give it back to you. That was never there.
Right.
That was never part of it. That is one of the weakest arguments ever. But people just take it and run with it.
They sure do.
They're like, oh, but you took that PPP money, I bet. I'm like, well, if I wouldn't be in business, maybe.
Right.
Neither would a lot of other people. Oh, look at Holly riled up.
Golly.
Let's talk politics this morning. I noticed we've been working in more politics. I've slowly been able to do that.
Josh will say, oh, Holly don't like talking politics. And it's not because I don't feel as passionately about politics. It's just, I try to just remain in like mentally in a neutral zone, because if you think about it,
it starts making you mad.
Well,
plus we try to get the morning ride light, let's not get everybody.
I'm gonna get everybody riled up
and send them to work. Oh, at least they're going to work. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We're past the top of the hour. We got the obituaries right here. We'll come back. We'll get you the Prater's menu. They got some entertainment this weekend. Harry Canary. We'll talk about that when we come back. And Harry Canary.
Hi, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know I would.
That's pretty good, Harry Canary. Harry Canary, that's what I think of. Anyway, she came alive when she started doing that. She was just not paying any attention. She's like, hi. Anyway, we're going to do all that when we come back on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
your hometown radio station.
It's an election year. Talking politics is a must. True that. True that. Are you still at the beach? You watching the show from the beach?
We've got Dr. Carmine is going to be giving away some
Teeth whitening.
Yeah.
We talked about that yesterday in the staff meeting.
$200 value. You come in for a really quick free scan,
Yeah.
and then
He said
That's it.
last day at the beach is the worst.
you think so?
Yeah, because you're just like dreading the next day and having to leave. So we do 5 days at the beach, but it's really like 4.
That last day, I go into I want to go home mode, and I get everything picked up. Like
I feel like you can't have a fun day because you're already planning to leave for the next day.
I want you and the kids. Like I want to take care of all of that so y'all can relax.
Like I want to start doing 6-day trips, so I get 5 days at the beach, not 5-day
I'm
trips.
ready
like
to come
4
home.
at the beach.
I'm just ready.
Oh,
to
I could
get
do
home.
2 weeks down there. I just the beach for me is waking up early and just watching everything slowly wake up. It's my favorite part.
I enjoy it. I could live there and I would be fine, but I just don't like to be separated from my home.
Yeah.
If my home was there,
Okay.
it would be great.
Well, we're going to sell some more ads. My colleague tonight will have 80% of it packed. I said, we'll have 100% of it packed the night before, or 99% of it. The only thing we won't pack the night before is toothbrushes, pretty much, and whatever you're wearing. We'll get up the next day, brush teeth, and leave. We'll have it all packed in the car.
The earlier, the better. I like to be on the road no later than 6:30
at the latest. We usually get out of there. Of course, then somebody wants to stop at the Waffle
But we
House.
have friends who will stay that, like, say checkout is 11.
10 or 11.
They'll stay till 11.
Yeah. Well, I know people who will stay
Pack
till
up off the beach and go.
Yeah, like they'll have their stuff in their car, and then they'll head to their car at 11. Then they'll go shopping a little bit, get a little lunch, drive home. I'm like, I want to be home by about 2. Like I want to get the
Because
afternoon.
you need to get house and things settled.
I ain't doing that.
You got to unpack.
I feel like that's why I like to get there early the first day. When that first day, your check-in's usually, 4? Like, I like to come rolling into town about 11 or 12. Like, I want lunch. That way, that kind of seems like a full day. You know what I mean? Janice says, buy you a timeshare at the beach. Janice was watching yesterday. Like, I want that first day to be a full day. Like, I want to get there about 11:30, get my lunch in, and then go to the beach. And then whenever, but Holly has a hard time with that because she wants to go grocery shopping. If the room's not ready, sometimes they'll get ready early, like 1, 2. They'll be like, go ahead. But sometimes it ain't ready early, and Holly is freaking out. She won't be able to relax until she can go to the grocery.
I can't settle until my
just understand it is what it is. We'll go.
My domicile is settled.
That's why you got so much cortisol problems. Just relax.
Oh, just relax.
Just
you got it.
Just relax.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, just relax. If somebody wants to let me use their timeshare, I'll do it. But I'm not buying a timeshare. Viewers are down today. What's everybody doing? Facebook probably got mad at something I said about Biden and decided people can't watch.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon. We're going to start saying Brandon from now on, so we don't get in any trouble. You get settled, have an early check-in. Yeah, I like to get there early that first day because the last day doesn't count.
Sometimes we'll get there before check-in and just go to the beach and leave our stuff in the car. Cancel culture thinking.
Saying relax is like saying K.
Yeah. What you mean relax?
Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Glad to have you with us. We're rolling past the 7 o'clock hour. We've got games to play, prizes to give away on the morning show. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. MCL treatments can solve urinary incontinence, and M-Sculpt Neo treatments can get that body ready for the beach. Get on down there and see them at 482 Interstate Drive across from Unity Medical Center. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We were talking a lot during the break about the beach. These summer beach pictures have got me feeling some kind of way.
Have we ever been to the beach in the summer?
No, we've not.
Like as adults?
No, I've never been to the beach in the summer ever.
I may have when I was young.
Younger.
When I lived in Augusta, we were a little closer to the water, and I can remember my dad taking us to like Myrtle Beach or Charleston or
I
Hilton Head.
cannot afford it. I cannot afford the beach in the summer. Go look at the prices right now versus the fall.
No.
It's crazy. All right. We have things to do today. First, though, what is for lunch at Prater's Barbecue today?
They've got smoked barbecue chicken, country fried steak with gravy, fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, green beans, pasta salad,
Green
coleslaw.
beans?
And side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides of drink, and bread, all for just $9.99.
Can't beat that. That's to-go orders as well at Prater's, 620 Woodbury Highway. And they got entertainment this Saturday. Harry Canary. You're going to be playing it up. They're looking for help, too. They are hiring at Prater's. Get on by and see Julie if you're looking for a job. Know somebody who's looking for a job. I see all the time people on Facebook. I'm looking for a job. Well, they're hiring at Prater. My favorite thing is when people get on Facebook like, I'm looking for a job. People start posting who's hiring. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to work
that.
in the food industry.
I don't want to do food. I don't want to do factories. I don't want to do. I'm like, well, what do you want to do? I want an office job where I sit there and I make $45 an hour, and I got flexibility to come and go as I please.
Yeah.
Anybody got that one? And there's not a lot of that. All right, games.
All right, we're going to play Name That Tune. Josh has got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out the name of the song, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320. Or you can dial 728-3526 for a chance to win a T-shirt.
Thunder Radio swag.
Hey, I need the name and the artist.
Exact right name and the artist here. You picked a hard part here. 728-1320. All right. Does anybody know that song? I'm not seeing anything on the cameras. Nobody's commenting over there. Dr. Carmington, that's Rascal Flatts. I don't know if he's being serious or not, but it's not. It's not Rascal Flatts. Bed of Roses, Bon Jovi. No, incorrect.
Oh, I picked a good part.
I wouldn't put it past Holly to put in Bed of Roses and then put the different name on the title. 728-1320. I'm going to go to the 2-second clip. Get you a little extra here. Listen up. That should give you a little more out there. People are confused. Christy thinks it sounds like Journey.
Oh, Amy's close, but she got it wrong.
Oh, guesses on the text line. Nobody is guessing on the telephone line.
She got the right artist. This
728-1320 or 728-3526. Somebody call in. Give me the right name. You're going to win Thunder Radio swag and some big bragging rights because apparently nobody knows this song, or at least they can't figure it out. They know the song, but they cannot figure it out based on what we're doing. Morning show.
Is it amazing?
Oh, good try. Good try. What artist are you going with there?
Aerosmith?
Yeah, the artist is right, but you got the wrong song. So there's your little...
Now Amy's got it.
Little hint there.
I picked a good one today.
Good, Holly. Here's the 3-second clip for you, as much as you're going to get out of me. Morning show.
Crazy by Aerosmith.
Crazy by Aerosmith. That is the right answer. What's your name?
Sherry.
Good job, Sherry. Come on by. Get you some Thunder Radio swag and enjoy your bragging rights, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, nailed it. It is Crazy by Aerosmith. I'll meet you on Facebook. Is that the Alicia Silverstone video?
So this video...
Hang on. Oh, hang on. Go ahead.
This video is so cringy. You have two beautiful girls sneaking out of school in their Catholic schoolgirl outfits, right?
Sounds cringy.
Just beautiful girls.
Mm-hmm.
They pull up to a gas station. They're driving away because they're crazy, right? They're having crazy fun and letting their hair blow, and they're singing and having, great time. And they pull up to get gas, and there's just older gentlemen there, not even a guy their own age. They cast this older gentleman there.
Misconnections?
And they're pumping gas and walking in, and he's like basically like licking his lips, looking at them. And I'm like, this is
creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy. If they had for me, if they had some, and I'm not ageist, I don't know why it feels creepy.
Because you got a 17-year-old daughter.
Okay, thank you.
That's why.
And I just like by the time you're that guy's age, you should know how to act.
Right.
Like I could see.
Like if I saw my daughter pull up at a gas station and I saw a guy looking at her like that.
Yes.
He wouldn't look for long.
Right.
That's probably why it creeps you out.
Yeah.
It's like instincts kick in. And
I'm just like, why didn't they cast a younger? Because I can understand like a younger guy. He's, not saying it's right, but I don't know.
Christy said, sounds about right for Aerosmith.
Right? Yeah. Like, I think he likes them younger.
Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know who he is, and I know.
But they made him like overly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was just like checking them out. Like he was like.
It was lots of creepy guys out there. Have you heard misconnections on Monday?
They're awful.
They're everywhere, and apparently, if you smile at them, it is a license for them to do what they want. Like you can't smile at them. There's scientific proof that there's reasons for that. If you smile at a guy, it releases some kind of chemical in their brain that they're like, "Oh, she wants me."
I've only been somewhere once where a man made me so uncomfortable. Not me personally, my daughter. I've been uncomfortable plenty of times, but she's young, when we're very protective and like where's she at, who's she with, and things like that, and how she dresses and stuff. And so she and I had went to Gatlinburg for a cheer competition. It was just me and her, and we went to get something to eat.
Holly was covering it for the radio station.
And there was this guy in this pizza place, and he was putting off all the
red flags.
Like if I left with her, he was gonna I feel like he was gonna follow us. Yeah. So we waited around. He was like looking at her when she went to go get a drink, and I'm like, "You sit here. I'll go get the drink." It had gotten to a point where I was looking around in the store to see what other men were in there that I could go ask for help if I needed to.
Yeah.
Like it's so creepy.
You're looking too hard when you do that. Shannon said, he looks like a harmless grandpa.
No such thing. Did you see our story we just posted about the guy and the bond? Yeah.
Yeah. Go to thunder1320.com for your daily news. Whew. Anyway. Alicia Silverstone was in the video, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Liv Tyler. Which at the time I thought it was weird, because I'm like, how are you going to be in a music video of your dad's, just taking off your clothes? And like, that would be weird.
These Hollywood kids don't care.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
These Hollywood people don't care. The stories that come out of the things that happen out there, the Disney stuff, the people out there just do not care. But they'll tell you how to vote. Keep listening to them, all right, it's 20 minutes after the hour. Don't forget, Prater's Barbecue is hiring. They day shift, night shift. They need all kind of help out there. So if you're looking for a job, go see Julie at Prater's Barbecue, 620 Woodbury Highway. Stop by and see her today for lunch, and then maybe you can get lunch. Maybe you can get a job out of it too. They start serving at 11 o'clock, $9.99 meat and 2, $10.99 meat and 3. That includes your drink, and you can do carry-out orders with that as well at Prater's Barbecue. We got Stupid Silly Stat when we come back.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801.
Alicia Silverstone is now 47. Golly. Clueless, huh?
She was a big deal when I was growing up.
Clueless made her big.
Gosh, that's when I fell in love with Paul Rudd.
Oh, yeah. So, I forgot he was in that.
Whew.
Shannon said, they ain't right in the head around here. We can at least blame the meth. Look, they do a lot of drugs out there. They ain't just waking up, walking around.
There's this guy that I follow on TikTok. I sent you one of his TikToks the other day. But he's walking down the streets in, like, I want to say it's L.A., and he was like, lawmakers here have banned plastic straws, but you look down the street and it is trashed
Right.
with homeless encampments.
Yeah.
Just tents and garbage.
No plastic straws.
Everywhere.
Right. It's priorities. Government is rarely
You got to follow the guy.
a solution to the problem.
You'll like him.
And by rarely, I mean never.
They're real quick. I like that when it comes to a TikTok. Like real quick and to the point.
Yeah.
I got to scroll. I got to keep moving. I don't have
That's
time for them long. Get to the point.
That's the Holly's like that in all areas.
Do I look like somebody that likes wasting her own time?
Dr. Cremini said you should see this beach. It's trashed each night. Picked up so much garbage.
Oh, that's sad. Where are they?
I
What
know.
beach?
Where are you at?
That was another thing that made me mad about graduation.
Oh yeah, the trash.
When we were leaving graduation, people just left all their garbage. I was carrying handfuls of the stuff like my nieces
They're in
and
Panama City.
like carrying
Yeah.
handfuls, but you know, people had their confetti poppers just laying, or the fans that they had
Oh, yeah.
bought from the cheer. Just
Left them. Somebody's got to pick that up.
throw it away. I don't get it.
You may not need it, but you can throw it out. They're in Panama City, Dr. Cremini. I love Panama City.
We've never been in the summer. I wonder if is it just
You
Are
would,
they
think, you would think spring break would be
so
worse.
dirty
No.
because
There's so many people.
yeah.
Just so overwhelmed. We usually go in the fall, and it's not. I mean, it's busy, but it's not slam busy. We go in the spring. We've been in the spring a few times, and it's just a little rowdy.
I don't ever remember there being so
There
much
never was a lot of
garbage.
trash though.
I can't stand when people leave their garbage. It's like they never watched Captain Planet growing up or something.
Yeah, there are trash cans on the beach.
Kate just said, I carried my trash home because there was no trash cans there where she was at.
Where she was
Like
at.
on the, like I guess
But
on the
Dr.
beach.
Cremini just commented, so there's trash cans everywhere where I'm at. I guess there wasn't anywhere.
Oh, she said at graduation.
Oh, at
I'm sorry.
graduation. Oh,
Yeah. So she took her trash home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there.
I would have taken it and put it in my
Take it to the
car.
car and throw it away at the
away.
gas station
Yeah.
or something. I just know, but like after a football game,
It's awful.
we go through there and there's trash everywhere, and I'm like, who? These are, and you figure at a high school football game, most of the people that are leaving their trash are adults. Like, these aren't college students; these are adults. Like, and if it's kids, they probably had an adult with them. Probably. I mean, you look over the student section, it's one thing, but just in a regular area where it's usually adults sitting, you look down there, all the trash. Just throw that away. My daughter's playing a softball tournament in Panama City in the middle of July. It'll be miserably hot. Yeah, I can imagine it getting real hot. The heat doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I imagine that's a different kind of heat because we're never down there at that time. So I probably shouldn't say that if I'm not in there, but I like it. The hotter, the better. I'm just going to go get in that water.
Yeah, but how would you like to play?
No, I would not want to play a ball game in that. No. Like if you're in Florida, you have to live on the water. If you don't live on the water, that's got to be the most miserable place in the world.
Sticky.
Because it's so sticky and hot, and there's alligators and snakes everywhere. Like Central Florida, can you imagine living in Central Florida?
No.
That's why there's so many Florida men on our news. They're nuts.
What's this exercise like on a machine? Is this something? What is this workout?
Chest. I've seen multiple people comment on the Manchester forum. I toss my trash out the window driving, let the convicts pick it up. That's
Who says that?
Dr. Carmine says people say it on the forum. Well, that's not surprising. Have you seen the trash on the side of the road? On Friday and Saturday. The Atlanta Braves got one hit in a 9-0 loss to the Boston Red Sox on Wednesday. The Braves take on the Nationals on Thursday. Pregame at 5:30, first pitch at 5:45 on Thunder Radio. More sports at thunder1320.com.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Yeah, you can watch the show there anytime. You can also rewatch the show there as well. So be sure to find us. And while you're over on Facebook searching for Thunder Radio, give us a follow, give us a like, and register to win those Braves tickets. We're giving away a 4-pack for Father's Day Sunday. The Braves are at home that day, and we're going to give away 4 lower-level seats. These are really good seats. I've sat on those before. I think they're on the diamond level, and you can win those courtesy of Thunder Radio. Go to Facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio, find the link or the post tagged at the top of the page or pinned at the top of the page there. You put a picture of your dad in the comments, share the post, and then you're eligible to win. You'll be entered into that drawing. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
A lot of talk during the break about trash. I don't know how we got there, but we started talking about trash on the beach and at graduation and everywhere else.
On the side of the road.
On the side of the road. Usually, during our commercial breaks, we keep the conversation going over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. So be sure to go be part of that conversation anytime. All right, Holly, we got joke of the day here. Right?
I thought I had one.
Oh, so
I'll do that here.
Said, I don't have any. I don't have any Thursday stuff, and apparently I don't have any joke of the day stuff either. But to her credit, she's not got up and left.
I do have one
during the breaks yet. So.
I do have one. I found it. What do you call a magician that's lost his magic? What do you call a magician that's lost his magic? Got it.
What's that, Holly?
Ian. It took you a minute. It took you a minute to get it.
It did.
You call him Ian.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. If you get a set of 4 tires installed or a custom exhaust between now and July the 5th, you're automatically entered to win a 65-inch Roku TV. So get on over and see them at Freedom Automotive. They can do all of your other automotive repairs as well. At 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary. You can't miss them. You can see them right there from the main intersection in town of 41 and 55. Freedom Automotive. They're locally owned and operated, so those owners and techs, they go to the same restaurants you do. Their kids play on the same ball teams. You eat at the same restaurants. They're going to go the extra mile to make sure you're taken care of at Freedom Automotive. Holly?
23% of people say that this is the best non-breakfast food item to eat for breakfast. What is it? 23% of people say this is the best non-breakfast food item to eat for breakfast.
Do not say pizza.
That's gonna be higher than 23%. 23% is not that many.
It's about 1 in 4-ish or so. 728-1320. Take your guesses on the Bid Loma Connect hotlines. I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park. 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park. If you can get the right answer today, 728-1320. 23% of people say that this is the best non-breakfast food item to eat for breakfast. I've never had this for breakfast, ever in my life. I've had this, but I've never had it for breakfast. Jenna says peanut butter, but peanut butter could be like peanut butter and toast.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that could be a breakfast food. I have peanut butter and toast in the morning sometimes. Morning show.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Good try.
Ma.
But nah, not it. Nah. I said nah. It's not the meatloaf.
I used to wouldn't eat any meatloaf.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf? The meatloaf! We want it now!
Morning show.
The meatloaf!
Granola bar.
Granola bar. Good guess.
Good
not
try.
right.
Not it. Morning show.
What about peanut butter and banana?
Not it. Good try. I love peanut butter and banana.
No peanut butter.
No peanut butter is involved in this. PB and banana. What was the other guess we had there? Granola bar.
Granola bar.
I feel like that could kind of be considered a breakfast
I
food.
think that's
though.
a breakfast
I think
food.
that is a breakfast
or
food.
a snacky snack.
Yeah. Think outside the box more. Like
Non-breakfast
food. Like you could stretch granola bar and say that's a breakfast food.
Or I feel like banana and peanut
butter could be a breakfast food. Could be. Banana you could have for breakfast. Peanut butter you could have for breakfast. Ugh. People and their mayonnaise and bananas.
Ew.
I don't know.
Bleh.
I know. 728-1320. 23% of people say that this is the best non-breakfast food item to eat for breakfast. 728-1320 to take your guesses. First person with the right answer wins 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park.
Your dad said pizza.
Not pizza.
Kate said cold spaghetti.
Ooh. Morning show.
Ice cream?
Good guess. I like that you're thinking outside the box there. I love ice cream for breakfast. That's not it, though.
I hear spaghetti a lot of times is better that second day anyway, but I would have to heat it up.
Yeah, I cannot eat cold spaghetti. That makes me dislike Kate even more. She's already kind of on that list.
Well, she dislikes you most.
Morning show. Hi. What did you say? Pie? Not it. I think they said.
I don't know what they said.
I think they said pie or hi. But then I thought, well, maybe they said hi. Morning show.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. I like a little fried chicken in the morning. Good guess there, but that's not it.
I will eat fried chicken cold the next morning, right out of the fridge, like a breast, like a fried chicken breast, that cold white meat.
Yeah, I like good breast in the mornings. It's good. Morning show.
Tacos.
Tacos, good try, but not it. Not tacos. I like that we're getting a little bit better with our guesses here. Morning. Uh-oh. Hattie says leftover fried rice.
I've had it after Chinese.
I rarely have any leftover. I guess that's my issue. If I got fried rice in front of me, I'm going to eat it. Morning show.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake, good try, but no. It is not a dessert.
Kate said her favorite non-breakfast item for breakfast is chips and salsa.
I like some chips and salsa. Morning show. Lasagna. Good try, but no, not it. Lasagna. 23% of people say this is the best non-breakfast food to have for breakfast. We've had meatloaf, peanut butter and banana, granola bar, cold spaghetti, pie, fried chicken, tacos, chocolate cake, and lasagna. And leftover fried rice.
Say it like Nelly of The Office. Tacos. Like you've never.
Morning show.
Mac and cheese.
Not it. Good try.
That's what Brandy just said.
I said it like that because I couldn't read my own handwriting, so I was trying to go. I started talking before I realized what was on the paper. Morning show.
Tacos.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. Good try. Not it though. Cheese and crackers. If you get the wrong answer, you are welcome to call back and try again until I get the right answer here. Cheese and crackers, mac and cheese, fried rice, lasagna, chocolate cake, tacos, fried chicken, pie, cold spaghetti, granola bar, peanut butter, banana, meatloaf. None of that's right. Leftover fried rice, also incorrect. Morning show.
Is it a hot dog?
It is a hot dog. That is the right answer. Good job. 23% of people say a hot dog is the best non-breakfast food for breakfast. What's your name?
It's Richard.
Richard. Holly, write Richard down. He won 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park. Richard, have you ever had a hot dog for breakfast?
I've heard this was good, but I've never tried it myself.
I've never done that. I wonder if people eat them like a reheated hot dog from a previous day's cookout, or if they actually like cook it in the morning. I don't know.
I don't know. It still kind of sounds gross to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not doing that in the mornings. Holly probably would. Come on by and get yourself your tickets. Congratulations, you're the winner today.
Will do. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I did eat bologna for breakfast yesterday.
Holly, on the air.
So I guess I would eat a hot.
Excuse me for my bologna breath, she said.
Wouldn't you, when you were little, before you could use like the microwave or the stove, go in refrigerator and just get a raw cold hot dog out and eat
just
it.
Eat it like that was the best meal ever.
I did.
From, I guess, about age 11, 12, 13, 14, that age range, when I was at home alone all summer. And, I was old enough to be left alone. Of course, now I can imagine leaving my 11-year-old home alone much, but I was left alone and I needed to eat, right? So I was allowed to fry bologna. So I ate a lot of fried bologna sandwiches because I want to eat something hot. We want to eat something hot. Fried bologna all day.
I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but I prefer my bologna cold. I would rather eat a cold bologna sandwich than a fried bologna sandwich.
You're having cold hot dogs from now on.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not cooking you a hot dog anymore.
Yes, you are.
No, you're going to have cold hot dogs.
I'll cook my own hot dogs.
Ugh, right out of the package, cold. Just still got cold hot dog juice on it.
One time before, I was like, I can't use a stove. I'm not allowed to use a stove, but I can use a microwave. So I put ramen noodles in a metal pot, because that's how you cook it on the stove, right? And I put it in the microwave. I put the metal pot
in the microwave. How'd that go for you?
And I started it up, and I started to see lightning, like electricity shoot off, and I was like, oh, and I opened it up real fast. I probably went and grabbed a hot dog out of the fridge.
Didn't blow up the house, at least.
I didn't.
I have a friend who how old were you there?
I'm going to say 7 or 8.
Oh, no, this kid was way older. He was like 16, 15. Put his DiGiorno pizza in the oven, left the cardboard on the bottom.
Oh, did it catch fire?
Caught that thing on fire. Yeah. I thought that's what you put the pizza on, he said. Kids are dumb.
Yeah.
I think back to some of that stuff, then I realized our kids maybe not be as dumb as I thought. Like same stuff we did.
So there was a thing, I don't know why it keeps showing up in my TikTok, feed, but it's people, how they'll stop people on the street and ask them a question, like an interview question. And they're at a college. So these are all college students. Oh. And the number one question that they're asking everybody is, what time is it if it's 4:45?
And they can't get it.
People are like 5:25. 5:25.
Kids today can't tell time. The girl one struggled with time telling in elementary school or whenever they learned. She struggled with that. I'm like, it's not that hard. But they don't. Other kids, I think, do too. They don't. I think because everything's so digital now. I hear her in her bedroom. She'd be like, Alexa, what time is it? Sorry, everybody. I just set off your Alexas, but she just asks, and then she doesn't comprehend the amount of time it takes to do something either.
No.
She's got cheer practice at 8.
They asked them. They said, "What country is the Panama Canal in?" They're like, Costa Rica.
Nice.
Central America. Maybe I should do that at Bonnaroo. Maybe I should walk around and
do it in town.
It makes me feel.
I think everybody on the Manchester TN forum should have to have their address next to their name. And we can just show up at their house and ask them questions. Who is they? Who is they? Tell me that. I'm looking at all the comments on our cameras have turned into bologna and hot dog comments. Everybody's talking about how to make your hot dogs, how to make your bologna, what kind they like.
I love hot dogs, but sometimes I'll get one like a boiled hot dog. I'm not about that life.
A boiled hot dog, no.
They get real.
I won't eat that.
Like watered down. I don't like it at all.
If given the choice between boiled hot dogs and with all the options in today to be able to grill things, how can you have boiled hot dogs?
There's no excuse.
There's grills are portable.
It's
there's
insulting.
little. You can get them pretty much anywhere. They're not that expensive. You can grill a hot dog. Bag of charcoal ain't expensive. Nothing tastes better than charcoal hot dog or hamburger though. There's not a lot of people cook it like that anymore.
And one of those
those old charcoal grills.
Or you go to the lake and they have the ones that are cemented into the ground, the big black, just community grills. You put a little bit of aluminum foil on there. Those are good burgers.
Dr. Carmine said that's a good TikTok for you, Holly, to do. Bonnaroo Questions Live. You could do a live TikTok. Remember, but Holly, doing this would be a disaster. And I remember the time back when I worked at the paper a long time
Oh my
ago.
gosh.
There was a promotion that we were doing that because we had a special front cover for the paper.
Yeah.
It was a Bonnaroo cover, had special font and everything. And it was like, if you take your picture with this at Bonnaroo and post it, you're eligible to win free tickets to next year's festival.
Yeah.
So Holly was walking around trying to get people to do this. And I mean, she stepped on somebody's sunglasses.
I walked up. I was like, hey, if you do this, you could win Bonnaroo tickets. As I was approaching them,
yeah,
I stepped on their glasses.
Then another person, I think she stepped on a person, that was laying on the ground. And I mean, she did all kind of things that within 3 or 4 approaches, there was something wrong with each one. So I don't see her doing this.
I could do it.
Pellet smoker versus lump coal smoker. Lump coal much better, in my opinion. Yes.
What's a lump coal?
I guess I like charcoal.
Oh. Can you put that in a smoker?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He said lump coal smoker, so maybe that is different. Like charcoal is different. I don't know. I guess he's talking about 2 different kinds of smokers. I don't know that I've had a lump coal smoker.
Who's saying it?
That was Dr. Carmine over there on the.
It almost sounded like something Trey.
Yeah, well, he's not on this morning because I'm sure he would weigh in on all this food talk, but he is not. All right, we got the other things to do. Thursday coming up in just a minute. Speaking of food, Common John Brewing Company be open up at 8 a.m. this morning. Get you some breakfast down there. Beer's not the only thing they're brewing at Common John Brewing Company. They got delicious coffee down there. So get on down there and see them at 210 Woodbury Highway. They got tonight's karaoke, Thursday night karaoke. Common John Brewing Company. They got good beer. I recommend the Clean Slate if that's something you like. If you like a light beer, that's a good one that you can what?
You like a light beer?
If you like a light beer, get on down there and try that out. That's my recommendation. Holly would tell you probably the Strawberry Magic. She likes that. What?
Indeed, I do.
Yeah. So go see them. And they're online at commonjohnbc.com. It's Laman John. commonjohnbc.com. Thunder Radio is giving away 4 Atlanta Braves tickets for Father's Day. Lower level seats. Register now. Go to the Thunder Radio Facebook page. Post a picture of your.
Did you see that guy get hit with a pitch? I don't even remember what player it was. It was a Braves batter, and he got hit like right here with the ball.
On the elbow? Or
like
on the back of the arm?
Right.
That'd make your arm go dead.
By the time the trainer got to him, that there was a knot on his arm that big.
I didn't see it.
It was just the quickest.
That hurts, man.
Let me see how do I see let's see. Watch it.
Yeah, Black Stones are great. They're all good. I mean, they're all good. They all got their things.
Click that first one.
I just feel like the charcoal, the taste. You can't beat that taste. Click what one?
The first one.
What hurt? I bet his arm ain't dead. I bet his arm's dead. He can't even lift it up.
Hit him in the forearm somewhere. Let's see. The tricep looked like. There's the last thing we need. Shit. Athletic trainer taking a look.
Ah!
Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Golly. I never had the lump coal.
I didn't know that was I know what lump coal is. I want to take care of it. What works this little sad piece right here?
Tricep exercise.
Show me what that looks like.
Push downs on the cables.
Push down.
Down.
What about the machine that you have it like this?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do
it.
it.
Get the cables and go down, or overhead extensions, anything like that. But it's hard. You could target your muscle, but you can't target the fat. Understand that?
I don't know what that means, Josh.
You can target that muscle, but you can't make that fat leave.
Then what's the point?
If you target the muscle, that helps. But I'm just saying you can't. It doesn't make the fat leave here. The fat leaves in the order it came.
Do you want me to work that out or not?
Yes, work it out. I'm just saying don't do some workouts there and be like, it's still there, and just it'll go.
So what you're saying is, after one workout, I'm not going to be toned and fit.
Correct.
Okay.
Triceps are.
I'm
are
lucky
fun.
to have you to tell me things like that.
You should do triceps twice a week. Because that's the 2/3 of your arm or your tricep. I say it like I'm a fitness influencer. You asked me.
I know, but your little comment afterwards about you can't target fat, Holly, so the fat in your arm's just going to hang there. Okay? Your bingo wings ain't going nowhere.
I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing.
I can't say nothing. I can't say, hey, how can I?
Triceps. Do tricep workouts. Redo.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
What's time to come back?
Already?
Yeah, it's a 3-minute break.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Yes, thanks for hanging out with us Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. He can help those tricep area with a little M-Sculpt Neo treatments. Get that tightened up right now. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Temperature update outside the Thunder Studios. We haven't done one of those in a while. We were 66 to start the show. We're up to 70 degrees now. Headed for high of around 85 today. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique near downtown Manchester. Up to 50% off the entire store this week at Wisteria Hill Boutique. Get on by and see them near downtown Manchester, 205 South Woodland Street. Holly, welcome back.
I'm tired of everybody giving me a hard time when I leave this seat during a commercial. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, you were trying to leave.
Like, y'all don't have to take a potty break.
It's just 2 hours, Holly. It's just 2 hours. Go before the show starts.
You don't tell me what to do. You're not my boss.
Thursday. What have you found for us?
Kate sent this one in. It
thanks,
says,
Kate.
Josh.
Oh.
Josh is a turd.
There we go. Yeah, thanks, Kate. I appreciate that. That's why she's never going to be a co-host on the show.
She's going to be my co-host.
She's not welcome.
A little earlier in the show, we were talking about litter bugs. You guys are turds. If you go somewhere like a graduation or the beach or throw your trash on the side of the road, you're a turd and you make me want to fight you.
So Dr. Carmine posted this earlier on the cameras. If you want to be part of the conversation, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube and watch the show. Search for Thunder Radio. He said that people on the Manchester Forum say things like, well, I throw my trash out and let the convicts pick it up. And I'm like, give convicts something to do. Seriously? The ironic part is if you get caught, you're going to be picking up trash.
That's...
I don't get that.
Do you think you're cool for saying that on it? Oh, like people read that and are like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I want to be like him. I want to throw my garbage out. That's trashy.
A lot of people dump their trash. We found some on the back of my grandma's property where people have just dumped trash back there. Like there's like a washing machine. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you? That's not yours.
But I will say, my grandpa, when he visits from Pennsylvania, one of the things that he says about Tennessee is that our highways are very clean.
Well,
he just went on and on about how clean the roads were.
The roads are.
Yeah.
Well, go drive in another state. Go drive through Georgia and look at the side of the road.
Yeah.
People give TDOT a hard time and the local street departments a hard time about the roads, but go drive through another state.
Yeah.
Go drive through Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky. You could tell as soon as you cross the state line the difference in road quality.
Yeah.
Alabama's the worst. There's a long stretch of 59 where you have to drive in the left lane if you want to keep your teeth. The feelings will just come right out of them.
I'm not even talking about road conditions. I'm just talking about the amount of garbage.
Yeah, and there on the side of the road, you'll see a lot of garbage and debris, like tire debris. I mean, you see it in Tennessee, but it's going to happen. But it's like if there's a blown tire, eventually somebody picks it up.
Yeah.
Down there, I don't think they do. They just kind of blow it to the side of the road. And
I don't know. Anyway, litter bugs, your turd heads. Okay, moving on. Josh sent me this one this morning. A Carlsbad woman, age 70, gave scam artist over 1 million in gold and precious metals. The victim sent wire transfers totaling around $1,335,000 to a San Marcos precious metal business, and then turned her purchase, mostly gold, over to con artist. This is pitiful.
I know.
I hate when
That's why these people are on
folks
Thursday.
scam the elderly. A man who allegedly took part in the scamming of a 70-year-old woman tricked her out of her life savings. He's been charged by federal
they caught him.
Yeah.
Like maybe she'll get some of that back. His name is Zealand Sun. I guess that's how you say that. Exilin. 35 of Ontario. You may read this?
Sure, go ahead.
So listen to what happened. So according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, the woman's ordeal began with a pop-up message that appeared on her computer, which informed her that her computer had been hacked. So when she called for help, I'm sure it probably gave her a number or whatever. Multiple co-conspirators posing as tech support workers advised her to download software onto her computer. And then others posing as employees from her bank later told her that with her personal identifying and bank account information threatened, she needed to safeguard her money. So they talked her into depositing $55,000 into Bitcoin ATMs. I don't even know how that works.
I don't either.
And later sent 3 wire transfers totaling around $1.3 million to San Marcos precious metal business. And then she handed her purchase over, which consisted of gold, to scammers for safekeeping. So she actually got the metals, the gold, but then she gave it back to them for safekeeping. They told her that her gold bars would be put into a secure U.S. Treasury locker.
That's pitiful.
Yeah. They reached out to her again in February, but she contacted the FBI.
Good for her.
This time they set up a fake transfer.
Oh, good.
And they were able to nab them. So good. Good for her.
A Cincinnati man sentenced to prison for submitting false PPP loan application.
What's funny is what this guy used it for.
All right. So this guy was sentenced to 18 months in prison for committing wire fraud as part of a scheme to fraudulently obtain a COVID relief loan. Kelton McLaren, age 33, received nearly 22,000 or nearly 21.
I'm looking at the same paragraph she's looking at. I don't know how she got 22 out of that. 21,000.
You guys, I am so blessed to be married to Josh. I'm blessed and I'm thankful, and I'm lucky. I'm a lucky lady.
Shannon said Holly didn't do her homework. That's why she was trying to leave for this segment.
According to court documents, McLaren applied for a COVID relief loan, falsely claiming in the application that he was the sole owner of a business named Kelton McLaren.
Sole proprietor.
Kelton McLaren claimed his business was established in 2019 and had a gross income of $100,000. He submitted a forged bank statement. Let's see.
Here's what he used it for. You want this? You skip that paragraph.
Go ahead.
He used the money for jail commissary services.
For himself?
I think maybe for family. I don't know. Cash App, Grubhub, DoorDash, Facebook purchases, and hotels.
Ah.
So there's been some of these PPP stores where they'll get like $1 million, buy a house, or get these fancy cars. This guy used it for jail commissary,
Grubhub,
and some hotels. And now he's in jail for 18 months, so he can get some Grubhub.
So you know what's frustrating about giving folks money who listen, if you're hungry and you need something to eat, if you ask me, you're like, Holly, I'm down on my luck. I need something to eat. I will buy you food. But what's frustrating is
Holly won't just buy you food. She'll buy you a steak dinner.
When you do that for someone and see that they're not working to help their situation, I think it makes you not want to help.
Right.
Because I'm paying for something, and then you see that person buying lottery tickets. It's like, no, wait. You need to save. Maybe save for when you're down on your luck again, or when something goes wrong, you can have a little put back emergency money. But then you see somebody on Facebook asking for, hey, I really need help. And then 2 days later, they're like, look, we got a puppy. No.
Right. Yeah, no.
No.
We don't get a puppy.
Maybe one day you get a puppy.
Puppies are expensive, man.
Maybe you wait until you're a little more financially stable to get a puppy. That's another mouth to feed.
Holly will give you a cold hot dog.
Oh, I'll cook it.
She won't give you her bologna.
I recommend you go to Spring Street and get them to slice you up some bologna big as your head. It's good stuff.
Thursday on the Thunder Radio morning show every Thursday. We got the birthdays coming up next. Call yours in at 728-1320. Be eligible for that pie. Hey, do not forget that we have 4 Braves tickets for Father's Day Sunday. You can register to win by going to our Facebook page, facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. At the very top, there's a pinned post. All you do is post a picture of your dad in the comments, share the post, and you're eligible to win. We'll be giving those away early next week. Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr.
Do I have permission to leave my spot
I guess.
to void?
I guess. Leave your spot then. At least got a couple birthdays today. I want to leave my spot. I'll sit here.
Catch the fun at Lake Winnie and Sokia, the South's favorite family amusement park.
Birthdays. Or tattoo. Yeah, I've known people to do that. I've known people that have done that. And I ain't saying I ain't related to them. A couple of birthdays today, and this is actually just one. Just one birthday.
Visit lakewinnie.com to catch all the fun. Thanks for tuning in to Thunder Radio, Manchester's hometown station since 1957.
This is Matt Harris of Harris Law Firm here.
And I go fund me one day, and the next day $1,000 tattoo. I know.
County Bank is here for all your banking needs. But you need to check the officer asked if you need to see our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today to get our great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. County Bank.
Look, Holly made it back.
Putting Peter's valued belongings at risk. His only hope, Acme Storage and Management.
Congratulations.
Secure haven for his precious items.
Only one trip during the show is pretty good, though.
Acme Storage saves Peter's legacy. Don't let your treasures turn to trash. Visit acmestoragetn.com or call 932-283-2845.
It's Carol Baskin's birthday. We're not wishing her a happy birthday.
God, that lady just her. She's one of those that you just watch her talk and you want to punch her. And it's not okay to hit a lady, but I mean, she killed her husband.
Thanks, Robbie. And you guys can visit us at markpharmacy.com or give us a call at 7811.
This is your birthday.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. Pick up that phone and give me a call at 728-1320. All the birthdays we put on our list throughout the day. We'll draw this afternoon at 4:30 for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, where down home cooking meets Southern hospitality. At the end of the week, we draw for a cake from the Food Lion, and we also draw amongst our anniversary people for a designer's choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester. Thanks to all of our people for giving us those prizes. You can't win if your name's not on the list. 728-1320 to call it in. We draw every afternoon at 4:30. Drum roll, please, Holly. Happy birthday today to Chance Baker. That's Chance Baker. And right now, Chance Baker is the only person on my list. So unless we get more birthdays, he's going to win that prize. Yesterday, we didn't have a pie winner. I didn't have a single birthday yesterday. Back on Tuesday, Maria Dionda won the pie. We had a whole football team's worth of birthdays on Tuesday. So call those in anytime. Holly, celebrities?
Do you know who Robert Englund is, Josh?
No.
Okay. He was the actor that played Freddy Krueger. He turned 77 today.
Okay.
Paul Giamatti turns 57.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Hopkins turns 32.
Titans wide receiver. And don't forget, Holly, your favorite lady.
No, we're not.
Say it.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Has a birthday.
Did she feed her husband to the Tigers?
I don't know. I don't know if she fed him to the Tigers, but I think something happened to that gentleman at her request.
I believe so. Makes me want to go watch Tiger King now.
Golly, it's weird.
Train wreck, man.
To watch it because you know people that act like that.
You do. You know those people.
And they're here. They're everywhere.
He said, talking about the Tiger King. What's his name?
Joe
Exotic. He said, sometimes I like to get my truck and drive around and listen to my songs. That he didn't even sing.
Even though it's not his voice.
It's not his voice. Somebody else sang them, put it on a record. He said it's him.
Voice, like he did a lip sync video to it.
And he drives around listening to his own songs in the truck. And I'm like, but you know that person, right? I will on Saturday mornings during football season listen to the rebroadcast of the football game.
Your broadcast?
Yeah, but I'm just listening for critiques.
I don't think
for things we can do better. I'm like, okay, that didn't sound good. This sounds better. Things like that. I will do that.
Yeah, I think that's normal, but you don't do it because
I
you
love
enjoy
hearing myself.
Yeah.
No, I cringe. I'm like, ugh, that's terrible. Don't do that anymore. Why did you say it like that?
If you don't do that, then how do you get better?
Right.
That's why I haven't gotten any better since we've started, because
I never listens.
I don't ever want to hear.
She won't do it.
That's why I can't.
I tried to tell her, I'm like, Holly, go back and listen to the morning show and just see what you think you could do better.
Because I hate all of it.
It's a major mental block. All right, we're past the top of the hour. Morning show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, they have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. These are not new people. These are not fly-by-night people. They've been doing this for a long time. They know how to get you into the right product, the right loan for your home and your situation for your family. Go by and see them at New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester, online at newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated. Thunder Radio. WMSR, Manchester.
Are we a little ahead of schedule today?
No, we're a little behind.
Behind?
Yeah, well, I mean, not by much.
I feel like yesterday it was past 8.
No, it was past 8. It's 8:04 right now.
I thought it was really past 8.
Yeah, you would like to take this break at 8, and it's 8:04, 30 seconds when we took this one. So a little behind, but not bad. I was up at WGNS in Murfreesboro the other day, talking to them about some things that they do, and we were kind of exchanging ideas, and they were showing me their stuff, and they were like, we have this timer on the wall here so we know when the segment's in. And I'm like, we just end them when we want to. Probably ought to do better. Where are you going? Must be important.
The rink will be located in the grassy area near the Rotary Amphitheater, which is near the recreation complex. Skates will be provided at the rink. The actual surface will not be ice. Artificial ice vents describes it as such. Artificial or synthetic ice is made up of a special plastic polymer that best resembles the consistency of a giant white cutting board. The synthetic ice rink is pieced together in 4x8 sheets and is then sprayed with a special solution that reduces friction and enhances glide and speed, closely mimicking the traditional ice skating experience. The Manchester Area Chamber of Commerce and the Manchester City Tourism Committee applied for a grant through the state of Tennessee to fund the feature.
Yeah, there she went. Yeah, she did set up a decoy. It's really her. It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off over there. We'll just sit here and chat. So y'all think Carol Baskin did it? Who's the most cringy in the series? If you Joe Exotic, Carol Baskin, or Bog Levon Antle? If you had to, which is the most cringy one?
Oh, how can you pick?
But you got to pick one. You got to pick one. Who's the most cringy? I think when it's all said and done, you got to go with Joe. I don't, they try to do a good job of making you feel conflicted. Bog Levon is he's so creepy and cringy, and the women. But Joe Exotic does the same thing. See, I think they just do a good job of making you feel conflicted. But when it's all said and done, I think he's probably the worst.
Joe?
Yeah, because he does all that stuff, and the other ones aren't mean to the animals. Like he's got them in tiny cages, and they found lots of dead and buried tigers, and
I guess you're right.
Like the other ones, take care of the animals.
Levon's animals were fat.
So they're fed. Like his 17 wives ain't got no food to eat, but them animals, they're all creepy. I'm saying if you had to pick one, which one is the most cringe? Yeah, Antle is super creepy, except for sure. They're all creepy. Like Carol Baskin is fake as fake gets. But Exotic treats people like dirt. He treats the animals like dirt. So it's like
those poor fellas he had working for him.
Oh, I know.
That they were eating the
expired meat from Walmart
and feeding that to the animals.
Get them Walmart trucks, and they were picking through it, and they were eating some of it, and I just some of them have done good after the show. Like that one guy got new teeth. I don't know if Dr. Carmine did that or not. But and then one of them got some new something.
Did you put your air freshener in your truck?
Yeah, it smells great. I love it. Thank you so much for my air freshener. It's amazing. It smells good in there.
We stayed at a lake house, and Josh got in the bed.
The fabric softener, or the detergent.
The detergent they use.
The smell.
Josh is like, you got to find out what this detergent is, and you got to get this detergent. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I'm embarrassed at how much I paid for it.
It's good.
It was very.
She found out, and we got it.
And I washed our sheets in it last night.
Oh, worth it though. I got to sell some more ads this week so we can pay for it.
Why did you let the alarm go off for so long this morning?
I didn't know it was going off. I left my phone in there. I had another alarm set. I didn't know it was going off.
No, but the first time.
I didn't hear it. I had my head buried under the pillow. I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear the dog walking back and forth.
I buried my head under the pillow. If you can get up and tell me.
I was trying to push you. I was trying to be like.
Holly's been sleeping on my side of the bed lately, so I just kind of ignore her. She decided my side of the bed where she's
I'm a cuddler.
She don't cuddle. She just gets over there and pushes me up against the edge of the bed.
Because I'm trying to cuddle.
No, she's not. That's the detergent. Pretty sure, isn't it?
Who's in it?
Leslie. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. We can't afford to use that often.
Josh is like, wash the sheets in it and my dress clothes.
with Josh and Holly.
Glad to have you with us this morning. Past the top of the hour. That means it's Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. It's been a fun show today. 6:30 till 8:30, Monday through Friday. We're glad to have you along with us on our little radio station here, our little AM Haven, 1320 on the AM, 107.9 FM worldwide. You can listen on the Manchester Go smartphone app. Download that and click on Listen to Thunder Radio at the top of the page. You can take it with you wherever you want. And if you ever have any issues with it, please let us know. Somebody the other day was like having issues with it, and I was like, thanks for, I wouldn't know. I mean, I listen to it from time to time, but I listen to the terrestrial signal here. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know what we're doing here. We're talking laundry detergent during the break. I don't know if that's where we're going, but I did discover a detergent that I didn't know existed when we went to our lake house over the weekend.
I knew it existed.
You knew about it, okay.
I knew it, and I knew it was really good, but I had just never slept on sheets that had been washed in it.
Yeah, we went to our lake house over the weekend for the
Not
boys.
our lake house.
No. Let me reword that. We don't own a lake house. We went to a lake house that we rented over the weekend, and they had washed the sheets in this detergent. And as soon as I got in the bed, I was like, I need to know what makes this smell this way.
He's like, Holly, find out what this detergent is. And I asked, and she told me, and I had heard of it. I just had never bought any, but Josh was like, get it. I don't care what it costs, get it. So I did.
I said that without realizing what it cost.
So I got it, and I washed our sheets and stuff in it last night. I even bought little car air fresheners so he
that's
could.
The extra, though. You know, we
so
could have not bought that.
But I just thought, I was
Smells
like,
good, though.
he likes the way it smells so much. He's going to like getting in his truck and having the truck smell like this. I was trying to be thoughtful, but
I love that smell.
I washed the sheets and stuff with it
and it was so noticeable when I walked in from work. She'd already done it. I could smell it.
He was like, what's that smell?
I said, that's that detergent.
Yeah.
I could smell it. So, and it's
I'm not going to tell you what it's called, but let's just say that Josh is a bit of a diva.
I didn't realize that. I didn't know there were special detergents. Like I thought there was Tide and Gain and Tide and Gain. And that was the best.
They don't sell this detergent where you buy Tide and Gain.
It's not even available. And we are not bougie or rich enough to afford this. We'll just if it calls for a cap load, we'll use a half a cap.
Water it down a little bit.
No, stretch it out.
I'm not. I would no. If I'm paying that much for it, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. Well, stretch it out. You know. The kids' sheets don't get washed in this. Absolutely not. They'll be fine. You're going to wash their sheets in it, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
They don't deserve that. Make them pay for their own detergent.
I thought about washing our towels in it.
I don't mind the towels. Maybe the couch throws.
Yeah, I thought about that last night.
Because it puts that smell in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just dump it on the couch. Wash that rug in it.
I was thinking you could take it and put it in put the soap in that upholstery cleaner you got and do our couch in it. Look how excited you got.
It's a different level of clean smelling than it is. Like I feel like our house, we went from lower middle class to lower upper class, like a huge jump.
No, we're at upper middle class.
I'm just talking about in smell, not in money.
Oh, I just mean in smell.
We are far down there in lower. Is there a more expensive detergent?
How could there be? I don't know.
Anyway, that's not what we were planning on talking about here. Kevin said you've not said buddy this morning. Good.
So I call the boy one buddy. Not like as in a confident, like, listen here, buddy. But I'm just like, hey, buddy, can you take the trash out for me? And we've got some friends, and the wife one time called him buddy. Was like,
listen here, buddy.
Listen here, buddy. And the husband was like, who says buddy? Who says that? So ever since then, I kind of, we've adopted that. But the boy one last night, because he hears it so much from me calling him that, or from me just picking at Josh. I don't think his boss knows his name.
Oh,
his boss out at the golf course. I don't think he knows his name. And so he's like, hey, buddy. But the boy one is so used to hearing it that he answers to it. Like he looks right away. He knows it like that's his name.
Hey, buddy. He said he's getting a lot of responsibility at his new job. We're proud of him. They got him coming in, opening up all by himself. Just a week into it. He's pretty excited. And it's his first. It's not his first real job. He had another one, but he's finally learned what he makes, which I think was a big. He didn't know what he was making. He's got.
You know what? He was too embarrassed to ask, so he asked his coworker how much he made.
I don't know.
I'm like,
don't
buddy,
do it that
you
way.
can't
You
do
can't
it
do
that way. That guy probably is going to make more than you because he's been here longer.
I said that's not how you do it. You got to go
you can't ask somebody
your
what
boss.
they make.
You don't go asking people what they make. And then when he didn't get a paycheck, he was like, should I say something?
Yeah.
Yes. 100%. These are the classes they need to have at high school.
He feels like it's embarrassing to ask about like money.
Which is fine because I'm not a big money talk person.
No. But if he has a question about his pay.
You get paid. You don't work for free.
But he's the type that he would not say. He's like me in that aspect where he would just
Holly just sometimes don't even want to bill our clients. She's like, oh, it's fine. This month, we just won't bill. We just won't send the billing out. Be a little gifty. We've got to eat. Got to pay for this new detergent you want.
That's all you, buddy.
No,
there it is.
That she likes that detergent. Somebody said to mix that detergent with a cheaper non-scented, and it'll last longer. Hattie said, always said every student should take a personal finance class. So they do have a personal finance that they do have to take, I think. He took a personal finance and he learned some stuff out of it. The girl one took personal finance and
it was like she stuck her fingers in her ears and was like, blah, blah, blah.
They started talking about stocks and she just checked out. She's like, nah, I ain't doing it. And I was like, this is probably the most important class you're going to take. Pay attention in this class, please. And she's like, nah, I don't know what we're doing. Within a week. Josh puts the money in my account, and then I use my card. That's her personal finance knowledge right there. I was like, what's your account number? I don't know. How do you log into your account? I don't know.
I just swipe the plastic and they give me things.
She went for a while. She couldn't log into her account because she lost her password. I fixed that now, but she doesn't have a job. Really. We just I give her money to clean the station.
No, she teaches gymnastics at Tennessee Gymnastics and
an hour a week.
She
just got a job at the Mossy Pot doing a little work.
Yeah.
But before she didn't really have a job. She's not got a lot of money in her account.
No.
And I get a text from her one day and she said, can you check how much money's in my bank? She calls it her bank. And so I get in there and look and I'm like, well, she's got 38 cents. Like, you got 38 cents in your account. She's like, what? Where did it go? And I started listing off all of her expenditures. And I'm like, what is this place? It was like an ice cream place. I was like, oh, you spent $36 at an ice cream place. She said, yeah, I told all my friends I get them all ice cream. And that was her last expense. So she went into, I had no clue how much money she had in her account, goes into the ice cream place. It's like, oh, I got everybody's ice cream.
Me. It was only.
She had 36 extras. Like if that ice cream had been 37 more cents, she was about to bounce that thing right in front of all her friends and not have the money to pay for it.
Well, you got to learn somehow.
I know.
Sometimes getting embarrassed is a good way to.
Right. She's going to learn eventually how to keep up with it. A personal finance class ain't going to teach her how to balance a checkbook. We got her to where she's logged back in. She can see how much money she's got or doesn't have now. All right. We've got other things to do. I want to tell everybody the weather forecast. Yeah. Really, I think we're out of the woods for the rain. Now, I mean, there is still a slight rain shower chance before 9 o'clock. I didn't see anything on the radar, but you could see a little pop-up shower before 9, but that's fast approaching. 85 for your high today. We'll clear out this afternoon, see sunny skies. Mid-50s overnight tonight, 79 on Friday, 81 on Saturday, sunny skies both days, and a 60% chance of rain back on the forecast on Sunday, high of 79. This overnight low staying in the upper 50s, low 60s. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants, call today. They'll take care of all those And there are no contract obligations. Mosquito treatments, he can do that too with Patent Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, licensed, bonded, and insured. 931-247-0781, Patent Pest Control.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience to help you navigate the mortgage.
Jeremy said embarrassment is a great deterrent for repeated actions. I have used it several times.
What?
Jeremy said embarrassment is a great deterrent for repeated actions. She can't overdraw, Kevin. She's got a student account, so it'll stop her. I'll make sure to set it up that way immediately when we set her account up. They're like, "You want a student account?" I was like, "What's that do?" Well, she won't let her overdraw at all. And I was like, "Oh yeah, then that's what she's gonna have." Leanne wants to know the name of that detergent.
It's called Diva.
Diva. Diva. It smells so good, Leanne. You should get it. Don't tell Dr. Van Winkle. Just get it. Hey, don't even let him know. Just get it, and then he'll be like, "Man, it smells good in here." Don't even tell him how you did it.
Josh will say, this is what happens. He'll say, "Buy it. I don't care what it costs. Get that detergent.
If I'm in that kind of mood.
Get it."
Diva, yes, D-I-V-A, Diva.
And then I get the detergent, and I wash our sheets in it and have it ready to go. When he comes in, he's like, "Oh, that's awesome. That smells awesome. It's got the house smelling like it." He's excited about it, and then he'll come in there later. He goes, "What's that cost?" And I'm like, "Josh, don't ruin this for yourself. I dealt with all of it. You just enjoy it." And he's like, "No, you got to tell me what." And I tell him what it costs. He was like, "God," now he can't enjoy it anymore because he's thinking about how expensive it is. I don't get it.
There's something wrong with me.
I know.
Okay, there's something wrong with me.
I know.
Kevin said another awesome show. Knocked it out of the park. No, do not waste Diva on your teenage boy. Let him smell. He's going to smell through it. It won't do any good. Just get him new clothes every week. Be cheaper. Teenage boys, you can't stop that smell. Now we got like a 3-minute segment here. It's kind of a random. We'll just do a little recap. Little show closer.
Is it a common John breakfast day?
I got a lot to do. But then I was thinking, I could probably do it from down there. But I'm busy. Oh, so Leslie here mixes it with the other ones to last longer. Put a drop or two a day on your mustache. See myself with a little dropper.
He be looking like he had snot. Josh needs to blow his nose.
Glenn said you can get it on Amazon. I know, Glenn.
That's where we got it.
It's expensive there. Final segment of the morning show. Just a couple of minutes here left. Kind of a random short segment. A couple of reminders for you what's coming up, what's going on. If you have not registered to win Braves tickets, you can do that right now over on our Facebook page. We're giving away a 4-pack of lower level seats for Father's Day Sunday. Head on over to facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. It's pinned to the top of our page. Put a picture of your dad in the comments and share the post. You got to do both of those things, and you're eligible to, you'll be entered into the drawing for those tickets. We'll be drawing early next week. Also, Bonnaroo tickets remain on sale. If you want to buy Bonnaroo tickets, you live in Coffee County, and you want a discount, we can do that for $3.89 a piece. So that is cheaper than you get them through Bonnaroo. Yes, that is a discount. The complaining on that is just, it gets me.
Then don't go.
Somebody was commenting, that's hardly a discount. I said, well, it's cheaper than you can get it from Bonnaroo. So I feel like that's the definition of a discount.
Yeah.
It's not like it's $1. I mean, it's like $80 or $90 cheaper than their current tier pricing. So yeah, it's a discount. So you can buy them through the 12th. Go to thunder1320.com, click the banner at the top of the page, and that'll give you the information. Also, you can find that pinned at the top of our Facebook page. We're trying to keep that up to date best we can. That's about it, I think. We've got other things going on today. Let's see. Braves baseball tonight at 5:30. That's what's coming up later on today. We got Swap It Shop at 8:30, but Braves baseball tonight. And other things, I guess you can find on our website, thunder1320.com. Click on
Community calendar.
Yes.
Where'd you go there?
There's a lot going on. There's comments to my left. There's jokers to the right. Good job, John. There's text messages hitting my phone and my watch, and there's comments.
Poor guy.
So I got a little overstimulated there and didn't know what to do.
All right.
So I'm good. Any final parting thoughts today, Holly?
Pick up your garbage.
Okay. We need to make that the ending segment. What did we learn today? We did that a little while, but it just kind of was when we had some time. We need to make that an official segment. What have we learned today?
Just put it in your pocket. Throw it in the garbage. I don't know. I don't get it.
Why do people litter? We'll never know. We're done. Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We're down home cooking meet Southern Hospitality. They have got grab and go breakfast happening right now, starting at 7 a.m. Wednesday through Friday. Grab and go breakfast. They got cinnamon rolls down there, sausage biscuits. They got eggs, quiches, all of that starting at 7 Wednesday through Friday at the Mercantile. Lunch today at 11. Friday is the first Friday of the month. Holly, what does that mean? Shrimp Bowl. Shrimp Bowl. Friday night at the Mercantile, 5 o'clock. 210 North Irwin Street. We're down home cooking. Meet Southern Hospitality. They're right across the street from the Manchester Police Department. Swap It Shop's coming up right now. I got farm news and community calendar and Tennessee Wildlife Extra after that. Music at 9. Rick and Bubba at 10. Dan Bongino at 12. Connecting Coffee County at 3. Braves baseball tonight at 5:30 right here on Thunder. Catch replays of the morning show on Apple and Spotify. Just search for the morning show with Josh and Holly. Join our tens of subscribers. Or you can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.